What's good? What's good? What's good? Man, if y'all pulled up, then y'all want to see the final little stretch of this job. I actually had to wait till the day because I had to wait till the supply house opened back up so I can I had to go get that bag of flex right there. So all I got is this one little thing to do, and then I'm going home. Yeah, I just got this one little thing to do, and I'm going home. But I figured that I'll give y'all a little tour of how this thing end up looking when it's done, and I'll just pretty much go over one thing that I got to do, which is pretty much what I had to do for the whole job. Damn, I can't stay. Which is pretty much what I had to do for the whole job, but I'm gonna just show y'all one simple time, and then it'll be the completion of the job, and we can go from there. Matter of fact, let me go grab my stand out of the car, the thing that I can put my phone in, so I don't have to try to hold it while I'm doing it, and then we can get into it. Salute to everybody, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on the video like this. Share it. Share it to your son, cousin, nephew, anybody, and just get an idea of what a complete job should look like when you're dealing with when you're just doing homes. You're doing homes. There's some similarities to doing homes and doing like commercial work as far as houses. I mean, as far as schools and hospitals and stuff like that. But, homes are a little different. Matter of fact, let me show y'all an empty home real quick. This is the house that's next to it. It's empty. Turn my camera around real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all the empty house first. This is the house that's directly next to the house that I'm at. This is how it looks when it's empty. This is the garage. As y'all can see, there's nothing in here. There's nothing in the attic. This probably be the next house I gotta do. I wouldn't put it past them to give me this house tomorrow. But it looked like they got to cover this. It looked like they got to put some stuff on the roof. I think that's probably why this house ain't quite ready yet. Because they don't want it to start raining and all the rain start falling on it. Yeah. So salute Steady Grinder, salute Dan Walker, Knowledge Power, Carl Belton. I appreciate y'all pulling up for the educational video. I know everybody pull up for the drama, but nobody wants to get into education. But it is what it is. So this would where the unit would go at. As y'all can see, there's nothing in here. I'm just, going over an empty house with y'all. So when I go show y'all a completed house, you know the difference. So this is an empty house. This is pretty much the same house that I just did. But this is how it would look if it's empty. But except for this bedroom now, this is a pretty big bedroom. And that other house over there, that bedroom is small. So if I designed my own house, I would want my bedroom about to probably be about this size. That's why I say I'm gonna build my next house. That way I can have a bedroom about this size. It got two windows in it. It look like it's gonna have a bathroom right here. Y'all gotta use your imagination now. This gonna be a bathroom. That's gonna be where the sink at. This is gonna be like the bathroom closet. This gonna be where the toilet area at. No, I think that's gonna be the shower. I think that's gonna be the shower. And I think this is gonna be where the sink's at. Man, of course, this is the master bedroom. This gonna be the master closet. See, in that other room, in that other house we was at, remember they had that big ass closet, but they didn't get to have that much room in their closet, and they ain't had that much space in their room. It ain't make no sense. So this is gonna be like the living area, which is gonna be a pretty spacey living area, and it look like it's gonna have like that's gonna be where the countertop is. I guess this will be where the countertop is. The sink right here. Maybe the stove back there. Something like that. Of course, this is gonna be their hallway. This will be where they have yeah, they got a bathroom closet. This would be where they have the air conditioner at. This to be the next room. This is a nice size room, just like a guest room or something. Like to be a secondary room, this is a spacey room. You can put a king size in here. I mean, you might be by the window, but or you could probably put on. I wouldn't want to put my bed over here because then you'll hear the air conditioner running. So I guess they could put their bed over here. You know, it ain't bad. You know, nice size closet. So this is a two. It look like a 3 bedroom. No, this is a 4 bedroom. So now this is the other bedroom. A little smaller. Closet is definitely smaller. Uh, this will be the laundry room. I can tell that this is the laundry room because it has the washer and dryer connect right here, and then you will have a dryer that connects and go through the ceiling. Um, Salute, Helena. I appreciate your support. This would be the pantry, so this would get a like I say, I can duck out this whole house without somebody giving me a print of it because I've done these so many times, so I would know exactly what everything is in this house just off the top of my head. Uh, this is another room, pretty spacey. You know, it's bigger than that room over there. So this would be room number what is it got? One, two, three, four. So this is gonna be a 5 bedroom, y'all. This is a 5 bedroom house. Yeah, this is room number four, and then this will be room number five. That's in the front of the house. So this probably, if this was my house, this probably would be where I put my studio at. That way I can always look outside, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, this probably would be my studio where I would do my YouTube in that, or so, or my office or something like that. And of course, this is the garage out here. So now let's go next door so we can see the house that I just completed, and it's pretty much. I don't think it's a 5 bedroom; it's a 4 bedroom. But here I'm gonna show y'all the difference. They look the same size. They look identical. So, okay, so this is the house that we just completed. Well, I got one thing to do in here, so and then I'm gonna go home, and then I guess we can act a fool. So as y'all can see, we come in this the same garage. It's just kind of flipped around. So as y'all can see, when the first thing you come in here, just like when you come in your house, you got that hallway. This is what you'll see when you come in the hallway. And once they put the sheetrock up right here, this is where you'll be able to change out your filter. This is what we call a return. So this return right here is in the middle of the hallway. What this does is it sucks all the air out of the hallway and all this stuff, and it helps your room. And as you can see, there's a flex line that goes from here into this first room right here. And now this is a return air. This is not supply. You got to. It sounds like what it is. One vent supplies the air and another returns air back to the unit. But in this case, this is called a jumper return. So the air that comes through here, this will be a little vent right here, and you'll put a little filter in here. So when it'll suck the air out of this room, but it'll also be sucking air out of this room, and you see how it goes to this room also right here. So it'll be sucking air out of all two of these rooms just to keep it circulating in, a good way. So say somebody in here smoking, but somebody in here is not smoking. This is how air can, get to other rooms or whatever because it's a big circulation. It's you got to understand how air travels. So we got those two. That's called a return vent, and this is called a jumper return. Now, inside of the actual room, you also have this vent here, which is going to be blowing out your air. Now, as y'all can see, the flex that comes from it, y'all remember we was putting those. Remember the flex that comes from it? It travels and it comes from this distribution box. Y'all remember us putting together those distribution boxes? I'm gonna get up in the attic so I can show y'all a little closer, but that's how that works. That's a distribution box, and it distributes the air duct flex to every room. So you got that one going into that room. You got these two going into these rooms. This is our laundry room. It's not as big as that one over there. Here's a room right here. These rooms are very small. This room is nowhere near as big as that room over there. But as you can see, that will, once they put up the sheetrock, that'll be where you look up and you'll see your grill, your vent. Are there many women HVAC mechanics? There's I don't not many, but I did see a woman at the shop today. She works by herself and she do these houses by herself. I have seen women in the commercial field. I have seen women service techs, which they're pretty good. You don't have to do any get on no ladders or in the attics and all that to go service on units. Um, it's definitely a field that women get in, but it just got to be a woman that don't mind. I don't know. I don't know why women don't get into this. Like it's not as bad as people, especially on the commercial side. Now on the residential side, I understand because sometimes getting the attics and shit are wrong. But on the commercial side, where you get to use a whole bunch of machines and only thing you got to do, I think the only thing will stop a woman from doing it is putting on a hard hat and maybe messing up their hair. But besides that, a woman could do this if they put their mind to it. Because I've seen women do it, and I've seen women be damn good at it. I actually had a woman as my foreman one time. She was badass, a white woman, little petite white woman. She was cute and everything. And she came to work and shit, nigga. She gave them niggas a run for their money. She was better than most of the dudes that was there. And she got that benefit of like she got the benefit of being a woman because now you got a whole bunch of old men that they gonna do a lot of shit for her. You know what I'm saying? They showed her a lot of favoritism. You know what I'm saying? Like the contractors and shit like that. So it does actually benefit women. But here is another distribution box. The only thing that I gotta do, as y'all can notice right there, there's one that hasn't been connected. I had to go pick that up from the shop. So that's why I had to wait till today to finish this. But I'm gonna just connect this one right here, and it's gonna run to that box right there, and I'll be done with this whole job. But as y'all can see, here's another jumper vent. This is called another return. So this what this does is this takes the air out of this big open space right here, and it kind of exchanges air into this room right here. And but then you also have your supply that's gonna bring air into here. But so it don't get too cold in here, it don't get too stuffy, or say a person smoke or something like that. This return air serves as something that allows air to get out of here and exchange air back and forth between this big old room. Because of course this big old room is gonna be blowing air out of this vent and blowing air out of this vent, but you still gotta have it where that air can circulate. So that's what stuff like this is called a jumper return. That's what stuff like that is. Now also you have your main return. Now this is gonna be your main return. Now, in this closet right here is where the unit is going to be at. We got our copper already ran. We got our drain already ran. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this unit right here. And as you can see, the unit is going to tie with when they bring the unit. I used to do this part of the field. This is a part that women can do also. When they bring the unit, they're going to slide this unit in after they sheetrock it and have it all ready and stuff. They're going to slide this unit in right here. They're gonna connect this duct board. They're gonna add a little piece or whatever so it connects to the unit. They're gonna cut a hole right here. They're gonna cut a hole right here, and they're gonna sit the unit on top of here, and they're gonna cut a hole into this box right here. That way, the air that comes from down this hallway comes from here and all that. It sucks back into the unit, and it helps it push air right back through that. And then when it goes through this box, it distributes out from this side, this one here, this big old duct here, flex here. It ties into that distribution box, and then it kind of runs into these vents. This is a bathroom right here. Well, no, this is a closet. I'm sorry. This closet has a vent. This is where the shower would be. That's what we call a fart fan or a bath fan. Y'all know when you turn on the light, you hear that run, you hear the fan going or whatever. That's what that is. It takes the steam and all that. And as y'all can see, I cut a little hole in the ceiling so that can go out. I put some scraps on it so it look nice and pretty. The same thing in here. This is gonna be a toilet. So when you take a shit, you hear the little fan come on or whatever. That's what that is. I put that in. I cut a hole in the ceiling so that can go out. And here's your distribution. This is where the air will blow into here. So this is how all the air blows. I see y'all. This is why you always go back and check your work because I missed the spot right there. I gotta seal that all the way around so no air leaks out. I would fail inspection because I missed one right there too, y'all. I would fail inspection for missing that little spot right there. So this is why you always go back and check your work even after you're done, because you'll be done with a hard day work. You'll be tired. You'll go home, and then the inspector come and do it. And like, yeah, you missed the spot. So now I got to drive out here an hour just to fucking paint that little old spot. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm under contract, so I'm paid to complete a job. I'm not paid by the hour. I'm paid to complete a job. So just like with this other distribution box that went over there, we have a little bigger one. You remember now the unit's gonna be blowing 3 tons of air straight up in here, a whole bunch of air, and then this air distributes according to how I broke it down, in a mathematical kind of way, as far as what we call CFMs. So that air gonna be blowing into this big old duct right here, and then it goes into that box, and then it breaks out like a little spider. It goes into this vent right here. This would be a grill. This is the pantry. This is the living area. As y'all can see, it's designed different than that one that we just looked at next door. The rooms are smaller, except for the master bedroom. Now the master bedroom, y'all think this master bedroom is about the same as that one over there? This master bedroom is about the same as that one in that house over there, but the other rooms are not. This has one, two, three. This has 4 bedrooms. That one over there has 5 bedrooms, but the rooms are much bigger. This room here is kind of small because this is the closet. So this is not part of the room. This is gonna be a closet. So pretty much you got a good 3, 4 steps. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. You got about 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So you put a king size bed in here. I mean, this shit's just taking up damn near the whole room. So the only room really in this room a room in this house that I'm cool with is that what's next? See this little tiny room? This is more like an office. So but anyway, let's go ahead and finish our little assignment and then we can get up out of here. We could do some YouTubing today because they said they ain't gonna have another project ready for me until tomorrow. So let's just let me see if I can set up my little camera. Set up my camera. Hopefully you'll hold it for me. So I'm gonna bring y'all up there with me, but hold on, let me get my stuff set up there, and then I'll bring y'all a little closer so y'all can see what I'm actually doing. So right now, I'm just gonna set up my duct. I'm gonna go ahead and get my tools put together. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I don't want my phone kind of heavy on this damn stand, so I don't want it to fall over. I think that'll be good for right now. So the key to it, what I like to do is I like to kind of open my bag, but not all the way. Take all my tools. I can take my bag, so I'm going to put it up here and open it. Get that ready like that. I always put my installation on Earz, so all I have is this little black piece. I bring y'all on up here with me. bring y'all on up here with me so y'all can see how I tie this thing down. And then we're gonna hang it just like we did the other stuff, and we're gonna connect it. Ain't gonna take but a second. It'll take a little longer because I'm showing y'all, but it's only one, so I don't mind slowing down for one. What I usually do with my bucket, so I don't have to keep getting down off the ladder, I'll just hook it right there. There's a little hook that's always on the ladder, and they'll hold the bucket for you. Because these ladders are originally made for painters, but if you got something you want to hang on your ladder and you don't want to have to keep getting down, now I forgot to take the lid off this bucket. Hold on. Get our brush on. All right, so let me take y'all up in the attic with me. And we're gonna go ahead and get our strap too, because we're gonna strap this as we go. So I'm gonna show y'all how to tie the flex onto we call these boots, but they're actually called registers at the supply house. So if you want to know what these are called, if you ever need to go get them, they're called registers. But I'm gonna tie the flex. That's what that's called, flex, duct flex. And I'm gonna tie it to that distribution box up there. And we're gonna hang it with the nylon strap like this all the way, and we're gonna duct seal it. And then we'll be finished with this house. But while I'm up here, I'll take y'all of a tour through the attic also. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me try to put the camera right here. Got it crawling. Okay. Hopefully y'all can see good. I can't really see y'all. So what I'm gonna do, push that over there so it doesn't fall back. What you want to do is you want to put your black lining around that real quick. Now some people put mastic inside of here. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. The proper way to do this, where it never comes off, put a little duct sealing around this. You do that, this will never slide off. This, once it dries, this will never come off forever. You will literally have to cut it off. So slide that over there like that. Now, take your tie straps. You always want to get the rigid end. There's a rigid side and there's a smooth side. You want the rigid side to be in. You want the pointy side, you want this pointy thing to be pointing at you with the rigid side inside. Connect. Connect. What's good, my boy? Coolin'? You over there doing that house? Yeah, I can't do it. Why not? Okay. Oh, you ain't got a print? Oh, yeah, I was looking at that house next door. I don't know where they ain't ready for yeah, when I first got to this house, it was fucking close all the windows and already. Yeah, what's this? It's got day off. Ain't even had one with me this morning. I guess that way. You just got that one this morning? Great for me. Oh yeah, they supposed to come today. Yeah, well at least you're ahead, so. They're not, they come an hour later. I covered it. Right. Well, they free then. They get wet. Lay them over there, they'll be all right. just got this one here left. I had to wait to get the damn flex for it. That fucking guy way out here just took the one flex. Yeah, man.
Oh, hey, grandma,
yeah, I never heard of this place before. I'm like, shit, man. I seen some places around here. I said, man, look at these. This might be.
How long you been here? 2 days?
2 days, pretty much. I took my time. I only been. I've been coming for like 4 hours here.
I worked like 30.
Yeah. A lot of times I don't get to this motherfucker about 10:30. You know, I'll work from about 10:30, maybe 4:30. I'm getting the fuck on.
I can't work.
Yeah. After you hit 30, motherfucker, it's time shit. I ain't like I was when in my 20s now. I used to do this shit like it was nothing but shit. Now, oh yeah. That's the benefit of that subcontracting though. You can do shit at your own pace when the fuck you feel like.
Yeah, that's like, I like this job because I work like 3 times, 40 hours a week. I make like,
Right. You make what you want to make. You know what I'm saying? Like you can make more, but you're gonna be killing yourself, or you can just take a nice little chunk and just take your ass home, and you home every day at a great time. Yeah, like you can have other. You can invest in other.
Yeah, usually, one time I tried to stay up to 30. When I got home, I was so damn tired. I said,
now I've done days where I just want to get the job done. So I'll stay to 6. Sometimes I'll stay to nighttime or whatever. I don't want to do that all the time. I ain't young enough. I'm about to be 40. Oh yeah. I feel you. Yeah, compared to that, yeah, I'm a young guy.
That's why I just stayed till 30 or something.
You can get a lot done by 2:30. What time you usually get to the house?
We just came here when it get back.
If you get here early, you can get a lot done in 5 hours.
Because if you go to the shop and come here, you're wasting already 2 hours.
Man, that shop will drag your ass.
Yeah. Take 2 hours. This is 1 block, 2 hours. Yeah, I think right there, 3 hours. Yeah, I think I ain't even go 4 hours. I realize coming in 6:30.
Oh. Yeah, because you got all your energy in the morning. And I hate going to the shop because you end up spending so much energy just trying to, get your shit. So, and sometimes it takes me a little longer because I also have a YouTube channel and I show this stuff on YouTube. So that's an extra little, it's extra time, but hell, if you get paid for both, sometimes you got to do your job on both. So right now I'm on YouTube showing people how to hang this duct. Cause since it's my last little thing on here, I don't have to, So yeah, y'all say what's up to one of my fellow subcontractors, man. Salute. Yeah, he taking an old break, man. He about to go home. He said they didn't have his house all the way ready. So yeah, I'm just showing a little touch up of finishing this up. Sometimes I try not to go when I'm first on the job. I try not to go too hard on as far as the video because it'll slow me up. But showing them putting together the boxes and cutting the holes and stuff like that, it makes an interesting YouTube channel. And a lot of people appreciate looking at this work because you know how the industry dying as far as people coming out and wanting to fucking work, but they don't know this part of the trade. They're going to school for the service part and coming out here and what? Hold on, they ain't show me this shit. All right, man. I will, man. I'm about to be out of here in a second too. Once I hang this damn duct, I'm going home. So that's how we started that first one out. We put one scrap right there after we duct sealed that at the joint. So now we're gonna run that all the way to the what's name, put straps all the way there. Yeah, that's my first time meeting that guy, y'all. He seemed cool. Yeah, man. Salute to that dude. I didn't even catch his name, but I noticed that he do work for he worked for the same people I work with. And he got a house next door, but they didn't. Remember, I just told y'all they probably didn't have that house next door ready because they didn't put the stuff on the ceiling on the roof yet. That's what he's saying wrong with his house. They haven't put the stuff on the roof, so it'll rain and it's gonna rain right on your fucking work. But okay, so now let me show y'all how we stretch this out. But y'all heard that man? That man said he go home 2:30 every motherfucking day. He ain't got time for that shit. You get to control your own, man. You got your own skill. You motherfucking goddamn work when the fuck you feel like working. Shit. That man said he goddamn no work number 30 hours a week. Shit. But okay, let's get up here. So now what we're looking at is we're looking at our distribution box from up here. And this is when I say I got to build a platform, this is what I do. Now, different people build a platform different. Some people, they'll take a piece of 2x4, they'll nail it to this, and they'll just have it straight right here. They'll put another 2x4 right here, and then they'll put a piece of wood right there, and then they'll sit this box on top of that. What I do is I take advantage of these V's right here. These little V shits right here with the whatever. So what I do is I'll put a piece of wood from one spot of the V to the another spot of the V, and I'll just screw a piece of wood to that on both sides, and then I'll take a little piece of plywood and sit it on that. So I build my platform a little different. But you always got to build a platform when you put it in the attic. You can't just put those distribution boxes on just on the what's the names. You gotta put them up in the air a little bit. So y'all see how that one is over there, and I'm gonna get in the attic so y'all can see this a little better. So let me finish running this flex real quick, and I'll give y'all a tour of how it looks in the attic. And let me turn around my camera so I can make sure y'all can see. Turn around my camera. This the part y'all say, oh nigga, you gotta get in the attic. You gotta get in the attic. As y'all can see, I can actually do all this from a ladder. But sometimes I get in the attic because it's more comfortable. And it's not hot up here. It's just that sometimes you break up a sweat. You build up a little, So make sure y'all can see. Shit here. I think y'all can see from right there. All right. So here's our flex right here. We're gonna pull it about right here, and then we're gonna cut it. So we know that's about all we need right there. So take my scissors, cut this off. I like to use scissors. Some people use knives. That $20 damn knife. I like to use these scissors to cut the insulation. So I ain't got to just be hacking at the damn shit. The trick that I told y'all, there's always this wire that's inside of the duct. You don't need a pair of wire snips. All you have to do is treat it like a little bow, spin it, pull it a couple of times, it'll pop right on off. That's the trick of the trade. All right, you want to tuck your insulation. See your insulation, you want to tuck it all the way around. That way you got your black liner pulled out. Now, let me get my camera so y'all can see me when I connect this. I keep forgetting my chest piece at home, y'all. I got a little piece where I can put it on my chest. Hopefully this thing don't fall, y'all. Damn, I got up here and I forgot my strap. I ought to get this camera right, y'all. Trying to get it right. Alright. Here we go. I'm doing it the same way. Put a little duct glue around the edges. Slide it on there. I be balancing this shit on my head because it keeps it straight for me where it don't slide back off. Till I can put one of these straps on there. Like I say, you take the rigid side, it's on the inside. Take the point side. That way you can insert it into the flat side. Make sure it's pulled all the way over. Take your tool. And put your flex all the way to the, make sure insulation meets insulation. Make sure you got it all the way around. Like that. Like that. There we go. So we got that on there. So now we're gonna duct seal it. Take a big old Glock. Throw that on there. Make sure it's all the way around. This that white shit y'all be seeing on me all the time. It's that white shit y'all always might see on my hands, or y'all might see it, might sometimes get in my hair. Not toxic. And voila. That's it, y'all. That's it. So now all I gotta do is put a couple of straps on here. I'm gonna put 2 straps on here and we'll be done. I dropped my strap though, so. I dropped my strap, but pretty much how we connected that, we connected it to it, we tied it to it, we duct sealed around it. And now we're gonna put, just like we got these nylon straps right here and make it look nice and pretty. We're gonna put 2 or 3 more nylon straps right here to make this look nice and pretty, and we'll be done with this. I seen a couple of mastic spots that I missed, so I'm gonna get my mastic spots that I missed, and I'm gonna give y'all a tour of this up here in the attic real quick. So I'm sweating, but it's not like I've been working hard. I ain't working hard, y'all. This is a good sweat. This sweating out of the, the toxins and all that stuff. This is only sweat because I'm in Florida. I mean, it's humid. Your body is being active. Not sweating because, goddamn, oh man, it's so hot. It's so brutal. It's so this and that. Man, please. This ain't no more work than the next man work. It's just that this, you just got to know what the fuck you're doing. That's it. That's why it's called a skilled trade. So, put this right here. I have my nephew watching you. Thanks for the live. Salute to your nephew, man. Tell him, hey, this ain't a bad trade to get in, man. This is a young man trade. Everybody can make money. Hard work pay off. Now we're gonna take this. We're gonna take one of these straps right here, and we're gonna make this. So we want this to flow freely. We don't want nothing to restrict the air. And plus it looks good, So we're gonna take this strap and put it about, you wanna take the strap and you wanna always make a fold. You wanna make it where it's gonna be thick. So take that strap, you put it up here, you take your staple gun. Oh, a lot of slipping, y'all. You gotta be careful, y'all. One staple. I'm gonna put 3 just in case. So now we done put our strap right there. Take your handy dandy scissors. Snip that extra off. I guess I could put one more strap on and I really don't need it. I'll put one more strap just for the fuck of it. Just for the hell of it. Really don't need it, but just so it look pretty. Because a lot of this is about looking pretty. You want the work to look nice. Because, people come and look at it. This is how you make more money when your work looks nice. Salute Anonymous TV for the $9.99. I appreciate you, my brother. So there we go. So now we're done with this. Yeah, I broke a sweat, but did I really work hard? I'm in the attic, but am I really in the attic? So that's how that looks when it's done. We put a strap right here. We put a strap right there. And we got that thing hanging all the way down there. And let's look at it from the ground. Let me make sure I get my tools out of here because I'll leave these jokers up here real fast. All right, let's look at it from the ground. So that's how it looked from the ground now. Y'all see how it looked before when it was not there? Now that's how it looks from the ground. Now doesn't that look like that air? Once that air blows in there, it has a straight path to over here. No restriction. That air just flows smoothly. That's pretty much the goal that you want to go. You want to make sure no air is restricted. It doesn't have to do any extra stuff. When that air blows up into that, what we call a takeoff, we call that a takeoff. When that air blows up into that takeoff, we want everywhere that air go, flows freely. So y'all notice how those straps make everything where the flex is flowing freely. This is 100% complete job. I missed a couple of mastic spots. I don't remember where it was. I think it's over here. So I got to come over here and hit a couple of mastic spots, but pretty much this is 100% done. But let me come over here and hit my mastic spots before, so I don't forget real quick, and then I'll get in the attic and I'll give y'all a tour. So let me make sure I get my spots that I missed. And man, this keeps you in good shape, especially when you're aging and all that shit. You know what I mean? Everybody should be able to go out and have an active day. But if you don't have an active job, go get you some exercise. But this keeps me from having to go to the gym as much. I still got to go and lift or something like that. Yeah, I missed that part over here. So let me show y'all over here what I missed. And small details is what you have to pay attention to, because if you miss those small details, you can fail your inspection. Oh, salute, my bad. I missed just being me. Be careful, brother. I'm being careful. I'm a professional. Just being me. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I ain't gonna fall on YouTube. I appreciate your concern, though. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna be careful. I love me. I need my help. But this shit is second nature to me, though. I be looking like a daredevil. People like, whoa, hold on, what you doing? You in the attic? Why? But this stuff is second nature, man. I done been on some high ass buildings, y'all. I done been on 30, 40-story buildings and shit. I used to be on the tallest building in Atlanta. I used to be on the tallest building of Atlanta, like I used to be on the ceiling, the roof of it. All right. I done got rid of my fear of heights. I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, I had a fear of heights. But when I got into this trade, I got rid of all my fear of heights. So what we about to do is we about to go up here and touch up a couple of spots that we missed. And that's why you gotta have an eye for this, you know. If this was like somebody that don't have an eye for this, you would have to end up coming back because you missed spots. And missing spots is normal. But going back and checking behind your work and correcting the missing spots, that's where people who not experienced, they think when they're done, they're done. Now you got to look over everything. So the spots that we missed that spot right there, because now air can leak out of there. We didn't seal this because when the air comes into this, the condensation is gonna be real cold. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna create condensation. This box sometimes it might start getting wet. The reason we put this net stuff on here because it makes it where this box never comes apart once you put this duct sealing on it. So this unit, this air conditioning system, is gonna be meant to take care of this house for the duration of this house period. So say this house is here for 50 years. This air conditioning unit need to be able to abstain for 50 years, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So me doing some shitty work can cause people all kind of light bills and all that stuff in the future. So this work does take integrity also, because nobody's watching you. So let's get that little spot up there. Got that. Now, let's get this part right here. And long as this duct sealing is on it, once it dry up, man, this thing would never come apart. Never, ever, ever. You literally got to cut it apart. This stuff here is some strong stuff. It's messy. And it'll peel off your hands. If you get it on your hands, it's cool. But if you get it on your clothes, you might as well just wear that to work every day, because you're not gonna get it out of your clothes. That's why I wear the same thing to work every day, because I done got this stuff on most of my shirts, and I'm not gonna keep wearing new shirts just to get more of this shit on there. Like, I might as well just wash that shirt and wear it over and over and over. It's gonna look dirty because this stuff never comes out. That's why y'all be looking at my shirt. I be on my way to work. I'm like, damn, nigga, how you dirty before work? It's just that I wear shirts that already got this stuff on it. So it looked like I'm already dirty before I even get to damn work. Just like this shirt here that I got on. Y'all see all kind of shit on it. This shit had it on it when I came to work. Y'all definitely bad integrity. So, small shit like that. See, I could have act like I didn't see this. The inspector probably wouldn't even seen this. But I know this right here will cause a person to have air leaks. So this room in here might not get as cool as it should be because it'll be a lazy nigga that didn't go and just do something very simple like this. This very simple thing right here could have saved somebody $60 a month on their air conditioning. Me just not being lazy and overlooking something and just want to go get my money and just like, oh man, fuck that shit. That ain't me. This very little simple step right here could save somebody $60 a month in their air. This right here, without me sealing this could leak out a lot of air. This could start making. Have y'all ever seen somebody look up that they vent and they got water all around their vent? I mean, it's wet around it. It look like it done been. It's probably got brown because it's been there so long. This is why that happens. Because somebody did not seal the duct that's up in that where that vent is at. So what it does is it creates condensation right around here. Then that condensation starts running down here, and that condensation starts running into your sheetrock, and now you start to see watermarks around your sheetrock. And you're like, I don't know what's going on right there. So that's why a person should look over, and if a person care about what they do, their integrity, they ain't in so much of a hurry that they can't do that simple justice to save a person from having water on their sheetrock. And all it took is that little bit right here to make sure it's sealed. That's all it took. How long did that take, y'all? That ain't take long at all. We're done here. We're done here. That didn't take long at all. Now, let me give y'all a tour of actually in the attic, the whole job. So y'all see it from the ground, and y'all seen it from in the attic. And there's a couple of things I left up there in the attic anyway that I gotta clean up. So let me turn this around real quick so y'all can see the actual layout. Okay, so here's the layout. This is what, they wanted it to look like. This is what I made it look like. This is what they told me they wanted it to be, and this is what I made it. So let's go to the garage. This is the garage. The layout gonna always have the name of the room. So as you can see, GAR, that stands for garage. We're standing in the garage. So first thing you ever want to do is you want to find out what a unit is. X marks the spot. X marks the spot. So when you see the X, that means that's where the unit is going to be at. So that's what we're going to go to. And we'll start from there. This is where that unit is at. X marks the spot. That X shows you where the supply is going to go through it's going to start at. That's what that is. These little wiggly lines, those are the flex lines. That silver stuff that y'all see up there, or the black stuff, that's what those squiggly lines is. So that's what's telling me where my flex goes at. So the very first X that we had, the very first big squiggly line, it went over here towards the kitchen area, pretty much the main space area. So that's what we did with the first squiggly line. We took that first squiggly line right there from the box. Oh, my bad. Let me put it the way it is. We took that first squiggly line right there and we ran it to that box. That's what that is. All those squiggly lines that come from it, you got that one that goes over there. That's that one we just did. That's that one right there we just did. And you have the next little squiggly line that goes over here into this pantry. That's that one right there that went into that pantry. So you have the next one that goes right here and it drops right here into the kitchen area. That's right here, right off of the box, right here in this kitchen area because it tells you it's right here in front of where the X at, which we know X marks the spot. So that's where we put that. So now you have an X marks the spot, and you have another big squiggly line that goes over here that connects to that darker black box. Those dark black box, those are those distribution boxes that I showed y'all. So let's look over here where that squiggly line went over there to that. That's what we put over there. That box right there, the one that we just put those touch up seals on. It told us to take one into that main room over there. That's what we did. We took it to that main room. It told us to take one into the bathroom right there. We took the one into the bathroom. We took the one into the closet, into the other bathroom. Those are those four right there. That's what that box told us to do. Right next to it, whenever you see a box with a half a line, a half a X, that stands for return. That stands for return. So that's what these boxes are right here. Y'all see that half a X on that? That's what that is. That's the jumper return. That's what that stands for. So that's what we put right there, a jumper return in between that hallway, and we put it in that room. And it told us that we need to put 14-inch, and that need to be 16. Those boxes need to be 16, 16. So that's what we put in there. Okay. So the other squiggly line that we see, let me put this thing the same way that we're standing. So the last squiggly line, X marks the spot. Where we at right here, X marks the spot. We took that squiggly line and we ran it back towards the front door. That way it could catch that room over here in the far side of the house, which is that room over there. You see the wiggly line? It went to our distribution box. It went to our big black box. That's our big black box right there. We had a small jumper box right here. It says 10 by 10, and it had an 8-inch between it, and it's in this hallway. That's what we put right there. Right here, this little black circle right here, that stands for the dryer vent. That tells me where the laundry room is. That's what this is right here. This is a dryer vent. When you put your washing machine and dryer in here, you connect that. Everybody knows you got that little flex line that you tie into the dryer vent, and it gets all that heat when your dryer is running that heat. This is what lets the heat escape it. So y'all see how I cut a hole in the ceiling for that, and I ran that through the ceiling. So this is part of HVAC. Anything that's heating, venting, air conditioning, or cooling. This is part of HVAC. Okay. So now it's showing also what it's showing. By the garage, you have this other distribution box that's right here. And it has one flex going this way and one flex going that way. That's what we did with this box right here. We took one flex into this room, and we took one flex into this room. So, and then the very final thing, when you see a circle with a T, this stands for the thermostat. So whenever y'all come in y'all house and y'all change your thermostat because you want your air to be a certain amount of cool, what this is telling me, this circle T is telling me at the end of where my X marks the spot at the end of that hallway, they want this thermostat at the edge of this corner, right in front of the laundry room. So right now we're right in front of the laundry room, at the corner of this of where the unit is at. We ran. This is going to be the wire for your thermostat wire. So once they put the sheetrock up here and the guys come and put their unit up there, they're going to put your thermostat right here. They're going to take this, they're going to take the wires out, and they're going to wire up the wire. I used to do that part of HVAC too. I do all the parts of HVAC. I just choose which field I feel comfortable in at the time, depending on what I want to make and where I want to make. So it's great to have a skill in all, but you probably could make, it depends on how you live. So some people stay in the commercial field, some people stay in the residential field, some people get into the change out field, some people get in the service field, some people just get into cleaning, some people just do refrigeration, some people do like this. There's probably 10, 15 fields of HVAC that anybody can work in. And you can run your own shit out of each one of them. So that wire, I ran it up through the wood. I screwed a hole through there, and I ran this wire all the way through here. I screwed another hole through this wood, and I brought that wire through here. The reason I did that is because when we put this air conditioning unit in here, you're gonna take this wire here, you're gonna wire it into the unit. You're gonna take this wire here, you're gonna wire it into the unit. You're gonna take this copper here, you're gonna weld it into the unit. You're gonna take this PVC and you're gonna put it into the unit because when the unit operates, it creates condensation, which is water. Well, I know everybody don't need to know HVAC knowledge. It creates condensation. So as the unit creates condensation, and a lot of y'all probably had to go and clear out your what's the name because it started backing up or something like that. It pushes that condensation out. This pushes it out down there, and it takes it outside. So if you go outside and you see a little thing and it's dripping water, that's normal. It's supposed to be dripping water. It's supposed to allow the water to get out of there. So when they put the unit in here, you tie into this, you tie the copper into it, you weld the copper into it, you put the unit outside because it's a circulation system. And you wire it, you want the unit outside between these wires to tell this unit when to turn on and turn off. You want this wire to be connected to this thermostat, so that way when you go to your thermostat, you say you want your house to be at 70 or 75 or whatever, it tells the unit what to do. It tells this inside unit to turn on. This tells the outside unit when to turn on and off. When you switch it to heat or power or whatever, that'll make the freon start traveling in reverse. Because see, freon travels in a vapor when it's coming in when you got it on cool. This big line right here carries the vapor of freon into your unit, and then it sends it back as a liquid. But when you reverse the process, say you put your unit on heat, now it goes back into as a vapor and comes back as a liquid. And I'm trying to give y'all HVAC 101 in 30 minutes, but I'm just giving y'all the idea of it. I ain't trying to make everybody mechanics and overnight, but I'm just giving you an idea that it's complex, but once you learn it, it becomes, like it becomes second nature. But okay, I know y'all ready for me to get in this attic so I can show y'all what's going on. So let me stop running my mouth with all these stuff. Let me show y'all from up there in the attic. And I gotta clean up some stuff up there anyway. So last tour through the attic. Last time I gotta get in the attic today. Let's get it. I know nigga, you gotta get in that hot attic. Man, if y'all can't climb in the attic, just say so, man. God damn. Y'all want to talk shit about me climbing in the attic. If y'all niggas body won't allow y'all to jump up and down or climb in the attic, just say that. God damn. Just say that, man. Y'all can't do this. Y'all can't do this. Y'all fat ass, bad knee ass niggas can't do this. That's all. God damn. This hurt y'all feelings to get in the attic? Wow. Anyway, let's get up here and show y'all something. Throw that stuff on down. All right, y'all. So this how it looks from in the attic. So we got our main distribution box, like I told y'all. We had cut the hole. We put this box together. Y'all remember when we put the box together? We cut the hole. We stuck that box through here. We cut holes in it. We cut one hole here, and this is an 8-inch flex, 9-inch flex. I'm sorry. We cut a hole in this side. We tied a 12-inch flex. We cut a hole in this side, and we put an 8-inch flex. So that first 12-inch flex, like I say, once that air blows directly up here, it travels through there, and it goes to that distribution box. That distribution box branches out to that kitchen area, the pantry, that main front room area, and this vent that's in the hallway. So then you have the other one right here. You remember that air is blowing up here real fast. Then it travels through that one. It travels over there to that area of the house, which covers that one bedroom over there and those bathrooms. So you got the distribution box over there. Like I told y'all, that is that's the jumper vent. That one right there. Okay, so Then you look at this vent right here that comes off of this side. Now this goes and cover for this part of the house. So that goes to that back bedroom, that bathroom, this room, and that room over there. And then you got the jumper vent over there that keeps air, circulating over there. And like I say, y'all can see how I ran my thermostat wire. I brought it through the attic. I dropped it down through there. That's how it's gonna, do all that stuff like that. So yeah, this is a tour of the attic. As y'all can see, everything's nice and hung. Nice and smooth. This is the satisfaction I get when I'm done. I get to look at my work and say, damn, I did a good job. Uh-oh, I see I missed something again, y'all. Look. Look, y'all. Now, I could be lazy and take my ass home like, hey, man, it's hot. I'm going home. But I just noticed that I missed my duct seal right there. What I said would happen if I miss a duct seal. Somebody could lose money by me not sealing that up. So let me go down. I got to get out of this attic, go get my bucket, and come up here just out of integrity, just to make sure I did the right job. I also missed something right there. So I'm going to go ahead and, clean that up and go home. Hold up, let me get my bucket. I guess nobody don't want to do this. Nigga, you got to jump in and out of the attic. Okay. Okay. Not that hard. Look, y'all. Ooh. Not that hard at all. Here's my bucket right here. Here's my bucket right here. So go ahead and go right back up there. Sit my bucket right here. Jump on back up here. Go ahead and fix that little problem. Fix that little problem. It ain't gonna take but a second. You can save somebody a lot of money. Save somebody a lot of money. A couple of seconds. Save a lot. Save a lot of money. The inspector would have never seen this, y'all. The inspector don't get up here. He just look from the ground. So of course, yeah, you could get away with shit like that. But if I see it, I ain't gonna do you like that. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. I ain't in that much of a hurry. That check cleared. See, that was simple, y'all. It didn't take me but a second to correct that little bit. Let me get this one over here. See, this could cause somebody to have water on their ceiling. We ain't gonna do them like that. We don't want you to have water on your ceiling. Just that simple, we done. We done, y'all. We done. Let's get out of this attic. Y'all see what it look like, man. Y'all see what it look like. That's a days of work. I mean, great day of work. Got to get us a little sweat in. We got to see the satisfaction of being done. Y'all seen the steps from me putting together those distribution boxes to y'all seen me hanging the grills to y'all seen me running the flex. Y'all see me unload it. Y'all see me load it. Hey, that's part of the skill trade, y'all. It don't come overnight. It has to be learned just like anything else, but it is rewarding. So if you have a nephew, son, they hoop dreams done went through, they football, they baseball, basketball, hoop dreams that fell through, and real life is starting to kick in, hey, show them this video, man. I ain't a rich man, but I damn sure know some rich people that have done this. You can help take care of your family. and satisfying when you see your work complete. Don't y'all get a little bit of satisfaction by seeing this complete job, even with y'all watching me do it? Don't you feel some kind of satisfaction looking at your complete work? Y'all help me out get this through now. Don't you get a certain don't you get a certain type of satisfaction when you complete a project and it looks this good and you get paid for you see your hard work, you know that you're leveling up. When your future gets brighter and brighter, that felt good. It always feels good when you're done. You're 100% done, it always feels good. 100% done, it always feels good. That was a job well done today. I don't even have a lot to clean up, y'all. All I gotta do is take my ladder out, a couple of tools, and we out of here. I'm gonna go home, take me a shower, eat me some more of that goddamn leftover Memorial Day food. Check out the YouTube Streetz, and I'll be live a little later on so we can have some fun. Keep up with the content. If y'all haven't already, make sure y'all hit that like button. Share this. You got a son, nephew, cousin, whatever. They might have just started doing HVAC and they might just need a little confirmation that they doing shit right. They want to keep their job. They want to get a job or whatever. This information is hella helpful. I'm telling y'all. If you know somebody that's trying to get into the trade, let them see these videos. This stuff is very helpful. If somebody showed me this stuff when I was starting, trust me, it would have helped me out tremendously. They don't show this type of work. They don't teach this type of work in schools, y'all. I'm telling you. You can go to school for HVAC. They will not teach them this. Not this. Not this. They will not teach them this. But this can make you a self-made man. Knowing this work, you can start a company within 5 years, knowing what you're doing or learning from the right person. I've seen it before. 5 years, a person could be making 6 figures. I've seen it. You could go to school for that same amount of time and you might go make 6 figures, but you're going to be owing so much damn money, you ain't going to get to see your money. You can come out here and learn this and have your son seeing all his money in a couple of years for learning simple stuff like this. This is how I feed my family. This is how I've been feeding my family for years. This is how I stayed my ass out of prison. This is why I didn't have to go back to the streets, because I started seeing street money working a job. So it made me not miss the street because, hell, I was like, okay, well, shit, my check this week, hell, that's about what I would have made in profit in the streets. Shit, and I ain't have to take no risk. So it makes it worth it. It makes it worth it. This is why I was able to go cold turkey on the drug game. Y'all have heard all this stuff about me now. Shit. I wasn't bragging about it. I used to run gambling houses and trap houses and all this shit like that. Y'all never heard me bragging about that. This here, I brag about. You know why? Because this is what I changed my life into. They want to tell you about me. Nigga want to talk about, oh, Molly here. Nigga, if I was on Molly, I wouldn't be able to do this. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Drug head and all this shit niggas want to put out about me. You a bum, nigga. You ain't do shit. You don't do it. Nigga dumb as fuck and all that. Tell me what dumbass nigga can hold all this information that I've been telling y'all about something. I bet the niggas that's calling me dumb can't break down the type of shit that I can break down. The niggas that say, oh, nigga, you talk like this, you talk like that. Hey, when I'm talking money, it always go through. The niggas that's calling me dumb say, I can't speak, I can't do nothing. I bet they can't show you them doing something with their hands. I bet they can't show you building something. So Y'all be careful about what you put your energy into as far as who you listening to. Just cause a nigga holler they a man and they talk loud, just cause they entertain you, there's a difference between men and boys. Oh yeah, right now trades. Oh man, I'm talking about if you become a welder right now, electrician, a pipe fitter. Right now, they're paying at the most it's ever been. Right now, these folks are willing to train anybody. All you need is a high school education or a GED. You don't got to go to no school. These folks will take you into the union, train you. These folks will train the fuck out of you because all those old school dudes that used to work and come and do this shit, they fading out. They getting old. They retiring. But see, the new generation, they stuck on the internet. So they fading out. They got to replace all the old heads. And they still building houses, still building buildings. And you know what I'm saying? They ain't going to stop building shit. You need all those trades for that type of shit. But all the kids are switching to TikTok, switching to game banging, switching to internet shit, gaming and stuff like that. The youth are not coming out and working. So it's putting the strain on it. But the people who do come out, they be running circles around their younger peers. I know I was in Atlanta. It was this young dude. He was like 22, and he started working with the union when he was 19. So he was already in his third year. They were paying him 27 an hour. But when he get to his fifth year, they started paying him $57 an hour. All full benefits, all 401k1, everything. So imagine being a 27, 24-year-old boy making $56, $57 an hour, and you got a steady career, and you make that for probably, say, 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Or you advance because if you become a foreman, then you're making $100 an hour. So after 5 years, he can learn and become a foreman and start making, you know what I'm saying, $150,000 a year for the next 10 years. And then he could just go off with his knowledge and start his own business. Start making whatever, you know, his potential is. Without nan bit of schooling. Unity, no. Like Unity say, I'm a tradesman. Union is true. Shit, y'all see how shit, nigga, that money ain't no thing in Unity. Shit, come from that trade. Especially you a union man. If you start early, you get your son in the union early. You got a son, nephew, or whatever, go take them up to whatever local 80. In Atlanta, I know it's local 85. Take your son or nephew or whatever to the closest union. He ain't got no job. He don't know what he want to do. Find the closest local union, electrician, HVAC, pipe fit. Take his ass in there, sign his ass up for they apprenticeship program. Man, they gonna start his ass out with about $13 an hour for the first year. They gonna teach that nigga. He gonna have to go to class probably once a week. In 5 years, that man will be pushing 6 figures if he stick down to the program. No lie. And Unity could vouch for me with that. 5 years, you could be making 6 figures if you stay down. Now, it's going to be a little rough. I ain't going to lie. They going to work the hell out your ass. But once you get in a position where you've proved yourself, it gets easier. It don't get harder. When you come in as a young man, they going to get that young labor out you. I ain't going to lie. They going to have you. You're going to be unloading trucks and all kind of shit. You're going to be doing the bullshit. But about year 3, you're going to be way ahead of anybody else like that's out on the street. You'll be way ahead of somebody that went to school for this shit. Trust me. You'll be way ahead of the game. You're a pipe welder. Oh, man. Y'all pipe welders, but y'all make a killing. Ooh, them pipe welders make a killing. I worked with some pipe welders when I was in North Dakota because they was welders, and they had came from North Carolina. Man, ooh, you ain't gotta always have a hell of a jump shot to make money. Now you ain't gotta have a hell of a jump shot. You ain't gotta goddamn run a 4.3 speed. All you gotta do is be willing to learn. All that, and everybody ain't gonna be able to become a rapper. Everybody ain't gonna be able to, what I'm saying, be popular. You know what I'm saying, become an actor or nothing like that. We look at these celebrities and think that's the only way you can make money. That's the only way you can be successful in it. That ain't nowhere near true. Success is what you make it. You come from the bottom and now you able to take care of your family and move freely and stand up erect like a man. That's success. You don't have to match yourself to the next man. Hey, because another man had they had a blessing. Because what was made for them wasn't made for you. So you always just count your blessings, go along about your business, do the best that you can do. Always compete with yourself. Competing with other folks, that ain't gonna never get you nowhere, because there's always gonna be somebody that either look like they doing better than you or they doing better than you. So you're gonna waste your time trying to compete with other people, because there's always gonna be somebody that's doing better than you. You can have 1 million, you're gonna see a nigga with 2 million. You can have 10 million, you're gonna see a nigga with 20. You're gonna have 100, you're gonna see a billionaire. You see a billionaire, you're gonna see a nigga with goddamn 2 billion. Get your 2 billion, you're gonna end up seeing a goddamn a king with 100 billion. Like, it never stops. Never stops. So you'll be a fool trying to always compare yourself to another man. You'll always be a fool trying to like, I'm trying to, this person's successful. I got to match my success to them. No. God don't have the same plan for everybody. He don't have the same plan for everybody. Everybody not supposed to be rich. Some people are here to teach people. Nigga, Jesus wasn't rich. So why the fuck do you think that's the ideal thing? The knowledge is the power. One thing I've always been rich with was the power, was with knowledge. I am rich with knowledge, and I'm good with that. And I don't know a motherfucking thing. All I do is try to learn something new every day. One thing I know, there ain't no niggas around where I be at. The way I live my life, I don't worry about seeing y'all niggas and shit, all that crazy shit niggas be talking about. Nigga, I stay busy. Nigga, we gonna find you in Orlando. Good luck. Y'all niggas gonna have to go to work. That's all I do is work and chill at the crib. Drink your ass up, boy, your ass in some trouble. But after that shit, I'm just at work. I ain't got nothing to prove. I done did everything I wanted to do in life, I think. Now the things I haven't done, I'm gonna do, but they don't cost a thing. Well, some of them do. I ain't gonna lie. Most of the things I'm gonna do in life, ain't gonna cost me too much. All right, I can go home now, y'all. Got the rest of the day off, and we'll come out tomorrow and see what we got tomorrow. Start on a new project tomorrow and do it all over again. But unlike most people, I get to take the rest of the day off, go smoke some weed at the house, get on YouTube, play around with y'all, laugh at some of our ops. It's 12. Ain't even 12:30 yet. Shit. It's 12:30 yet. I done work hard. I done work more harder on YouTube than I did at work. Sheesh. But salute to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up on the HVAC video. Hey, I ain't used to 55 people watching, you know what I'm saying, watching work, man. That's what's up, man. That is love. That is love, for real, for real. Salute Carl Belton, salute Unity. If you don't have a skill in the future, you ass that. Trade's a hot commodity nowadays, boy. They don't even know. When China fuck around and turn off the internet for about 2 weeks, niggas gonna be, hey, when China turn off that internet for about a month, but niggas gonna wish they had something to go do. Man. They say, when shit go down, they say, nigga, what you could do? What you could do to rebuild America? Oh, shit, I know how to edit. Man, get the fuck out of here. So, but salute to everybody, though. Steady grinding. Salute to you, brother. Men's 57. Salute Tina. Salute Carl Belton. Refined Queen. Oh, yeah. Schooling for trade. Like, I hope that I can still be in decent shape. If I hit a lick right now, right? Like, say I hit a lick and I don't have to work for no more or whatever. I would literally just go to my hometown, or I'll do it in other cities too, but I probably would literally go to my hometown and start like a training center. You know what I'm saying? I would start a training center. I would just charge just enough to pay the bills of the training center, probably, but I would make it where I could start a school where I could just train people of the trade, of at least the trade that they don't teach in commercial and residential. If I had it like that, where I could focus on that and still handle my business. But of course, I got to handle my business, so I can't spend all my free time training for that. If I could, messing with YouTube, helping contact, because now I can teach people. I can kind of teach people at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because from a simple video, you can reach a lot of people, and that's never been available before. So it's a big thing. So I definitely got on my HVAC channel. We're going to that. We got to come. But I'm out of here though, y'all. I'll see y'all a little later on in the evening. Y'all look for the notification. Make sure y'all turn y'all notification bell on. Make sure y'all hit the like button for this video. Like I say, make sure y'all hit the share button. Share it to your loved ones. Share it to anybody you think it can help. I'm out though. Peace.
Money coming about 100 miles, you can look and tell I be having it. Ever since I jumped off the porch, I took an open go after it. Guacamole, that's fettuccine. In the kitchen with the stove heat, water running, money coming, I'm moving up just like Georgia Weezy. Please believe it, I'm certified. Hustle hard from 9 to 9. I done took about 100 losses, but they came up about 1,000 times. This right here, that real shit. Mid-time of this bill is them niggas that they love to hate. They motivate me to get the cake. Still running that sack up. Broke niggas just back up. You ain't gotta ask nobody about